as accused. Wait, who said that? Bridget, why are you worried about me? Tell me, Bridget. I want to know. I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine. And Junie, I'm glad you're here just to say I love you. That makes me happy. Just so you guys know, and there we are, we're live now. I would assume live on YouTube, and now people are joining us here. But I did want to tell you guys that at 11 a.m. Pacific, we're going to be premiering a new video. That video is an update on bird flu and the spread in cats, which is a little alarming. So I want you guys to be well informed. And I have a great interview. Her name is Dr. Julie Levy from the University of Florida and Operation Catnip, and a really all around amazing cat advocate and expert. And she will join me to talk about what's going on with bird flu, which is a lot. And I'm going to go over here for a second. Here, I'm going to try to get you guys a little closer together here so we don't have this mess going on. It is, Mike, it's in another 30 minutes. In 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, everybody, I would ask all of my wonderful people on TikTok to head on over to YouTube and watch it. All you guys here on YouTube, you're already there. So in 30 minutes. So there are ways that it's spreading in an alarming way. I will tell you this, you guys, and I am most definitely now live on YouTube, right? You guys, am I live? Yeah, we got like 300 people in there. So, but anyway, what I was saying was that I will not swear to knowing how bird flu is spreading in other countries around the world. The resources that I'm going to be giving you guys, unfortunately, is U.S. specific. It's all the info that I could actually scare up. So, I mean, I think that oh my God, it's Melanie Wallace. My favorite color, I don't know, blue? Anyway, Patricia, hello. I'm sending hello to whoever that was, their mom, Patricia. Okay, so, oh boy. Anybody asking me questions about why your cat is peeing somewhere, or why your cat hates you, or hates your other cats, remember over here on YouTube, there's over 400 videos that basically address everything that you could be thinking. Is my hope, if it doesn't, then tell me what I haven't addressed, and then we can go from there. But really, go over to YouTube and check it out, because we have worked our butts off to make sure that everything is up to date for you there. Anyway, I don't really want to cause, hysteria based on bird flu, based on where it is right now. It is just really important for you to know about what's going on, since it has gone way above and beyond what we thought it was going to do at this point, because it's spreading so widely. Oh my God. Hey, wait a minute. Capitalist propaganda bot. Wait. Let's see if we can highlight this here. I don't know if I can. Here, I'm going to pin the comment. I work on a dairy. All the cats died. I was feeding and caring for them. They were feral. Capitalist propaganda bot. Will you tell us where you're located? That would be great. I really do want to. It's one of those things where we really can spread the word well, based on experience. Anybody else who's got any experience with the flu, please let me know. So yeah, propaganda bot. Kaylee's asking, what exactly is bird flu? It is a strain of influenza. If anybody sees propaganda bot post and I don't see it, please raise your hand. Um, but what was I going to say? It says it's waiting for me, Jackson. I don't know what that means. But anyway, uh, it is a strain of influenza that has been spread by wild birds around the world at this point. Now we see it being spread to farm animals. The thing that makes us the most stressed out around here is that we're seeing it in a lot of cattle, but we're also seeing it on cats, especially on farms. And yes, it is spreading. We are seeing, depending on where you are, depending on where you are, you're going to see rise in bird flu. And one of the things I will tell you is that, and I'm sorry, you guys, I'm going back and forth because I'm happy to see everybody from every place. But oh, thanks, Annie. Good to see you, Annie Oakley. But yeah, Annie. Oh, there it is. God, Annie is the best. Cats are getting it from cows. We killed half the herd to contain it. Haven't had positive tests. Yeah, but capitalist. And I'm so sorry. Propaganda bot, West Michigan. There we go. Thank you so much. I'm sorry what you're going through. Anybody else who has experience with cats and bird flu, could you please post and tell me what's going on? I love one of the comments was, could you please stop typing so fast? But it is, and Mary Watkins is asking, I think it's Mary that's asking, is it spread mostly through food? It is being spread through food, and that is one of the major ways. And the other major ways is through direct contact. So that could be, with wild birds, whether they eat the wild birds, whether they even step in their poop or whatever. But food is a big one. You guys, hang tight. One quick second. I have a dog walker who's dropping off my dogs, and they can't open the door by themselves. Hold on. Thank you so much. All right, bye. I'm back. The vagaries. Yes, Rosario. Of course I have dogs. In fact, they're probably going to wander in here in a minute. Dogs and cats. Yes, John. Yes, dogs. 2 dogs, 3 cats at the very moment. But we are going to see, here comes a dog. I don't know if you can see him or not. Pasha. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we are going to, here's the deal, you guys. We're going to see a lot of back and forth. We're going to see a lot of people arguing, I think, when it comes to the food thing. But you guys, I am live on TikTok. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube. I'm seeing 592 people not watching me on YouTube. So yes, this is what we know. We know that in raw food, that's our problem area right now. There've already been a few recalls, and we know that the flu virus can and does live in raw food. So does that mean freeze-dried raw food? It does. Does it mean high-pressure pasteurized raw food? Yes, it does. This is the science, and I want you to know this. Everybody who is gonna hate on me from the raw food world, I'm from the raw food world. I feed my cats raw food. Just so you know that, okay? So it's not like I'm one of those guys who's just like hating on the industry itself. I would never do that. We know this being spread mostly through poultry. So that's the real hot zone right now, whether it's chicken, duck, quail, pheasant, whatever it is, turkey. That's what we want to avoid, is raw poultry. At the moment, we know the cattle are getting it right now, so we assume that it's going to go there as well. And I love the fact, I love when people call me Mr. Galaxy, by the way, because I think that that's just funny. But I appreciate it, though. I really do. But anyway, this is what we know, you know? And so I'm going to phase out raw food for my cats at the moment as we find out more about this. So all of this is covered in the video. By the way, I don't want to dwell on it. Yes, it does include freeze-dried. Watch the video. The video is going to premiere in 15 minutes. I want to talk about other stuff right now. And you'll get most of the information you need. If you don't get the information you need, I'm also going to provide you with links to really important websites that are keeping as up to date, as up to the minute as you can possibly get, including what are the hot spots, both in the US and, no, actually just in the US, where the hot spots are right now, where we see it spreading the fastest. So yeah, just to validate, from where I sit and with the science that I'm hearing right now, that's a big no on raw food for right this moment. I am going with food that is pasteurized, not high pressure, but actually heat pasteurized. It's not what I would normally do. And by the way, anybody out there who, outside of maybe the dog haters out there who might have dogs, dogs are not as susceptible as cats are. So I'm not stopping raw food for my dogs right now. So there we have that. Now, other things. What's going on, everybody? Let's just talk about life for a second. I know you want me to like answer questions about why your cat is killing somebody or whatever, but yeah, man, yeah, Lisa, even homemade, because unless these batches are being tested, then. And that's the thing. I think that the industry is going to have to get on board real fast and start testing batches, and that's what we're going to do. Anyway, where have I been? You know, I've been here, man. It's not been putting out videos. I've been doing some lives. I have been around, and I'm happy but weirded out that there's a bunch of you guys that are worried about me. I'm good. I'm good. Do I look like I'm not? And what's up, Chicago? And you need new seasons of My Cat from Hell. You know what? Maybe. I got other stuff up my sleeve right now, and I think that you guys will love once we get going on it. Including, yes, new content, and perhaps a new show, and new books coming out, and all kinds of fun stuff. So, Washington in the house, rawr. And let me thank you, Sonia. Thank you. It's good to, you guys aren't seeing me well. You're seeing my ceiling, so we don't want that. And hey, I'm seeing tons of folks. Thank you, Annie. I am doing well, and much love to you. Thank you again for moderating. It's always so hyper helpful. And Tater Tot, and what the hell was I gonna say? Hey, Shane in South Africa, good to see you. What was I going to say? I was going to say, let me drink some Celsius here because I need a little caffeination. It's raining here in Southern California, which is amazing. We need the rain. Anybody who's known about the fires knows how bad it's been. Rain is good, but it makes you kind of sleepy. Anyway, anybody else getting glitchy, says Annie? Oh, I lost the connection. How you like that shit? Okay, I'm better. I'm good. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. It could be because of the aforementioned rain. So, boy, there's a lot of love going on here. I love you guys, and I'm so uh, I'm always so damn happy to get on here because I believe that this very community is perhaps the most loving community on all of TikTok and YouTube and everybody else. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but there's just all kinds of love. Somebody wants some claw hands. Meow. Rawr. Um, yeah, no, it always makes me feel, and I always forget that when you started, I didn't create the community, but I'm glad to be a place where we all get together. But when we started the TV show, it would be I would film something. 6 months later, you guys would see it, and to be able to like get on here and actually hang is pretty amazing and makes me very, very happy. Just so you know, love you, Coda. And good morning to everybody here. And oh my God, it's a love fest. And we need that so badly these days, right? And if we can't get that around animals, where the hell are we going to get it? So, just to remind everybody, it is just about 10 minutes from now when we're going to premiere the new video over on YouTube. So, I'm going to jump on over there just to sort of be a part of that premiere. It's not really a premiere, I don't think. Or it could be. I have no damn idea. Um, and that's the thing. Let's just educate. This goes for everything around our cat's health. I think, and our dogs, our animals' health. We should be spreading that news far and wide, just so that everybody knows, and we're not just spreading, half baked stuff. I think that. I do. Someone just asked me if I get DM'd every day about cats. Of course I do. Um, but I'm not. It is impossible to keep up. And you guys stop asking me to co-host. I'm not going to do it. And do not keep your cats in cages. Right. Don't do it. I don't know why that is a thing. Um, oh my God. Okay, you guys, stop asking me to co-host. I'm not going to do it. Um, okay, you can keep doing it. I'm not going to. But in the meantime, and that's the other thing. I get this all the time now. You guys who are like, hey, I grew up watching you. And I realize how old I am, man. Like that starts to get you going a little bit, man. That just gets you going. And as I have a birthday coming up, oh God, we keep losing connection over here. And I don't know why. Um, don't know why. Lost connection. Well, you guys are just fine, right? Great. I know. It's actually really funny. Oh boy, I don't know if you guys. It's so funny because I know you're here, and the funny thing is it says that I lost connection over on TikTok, and somebody on TikTok's like, "You're not live on YouTube." Very funny. Well, I hope I come back over here on TikTok. Um, Sorry, dudes. I don't know what the problem is over there. But in the meantime, over here, I hope y'all are doing wonderful. Um, yeah, it is funny that, hey, you guys over here, if you are not seeing me, there's nothing I can do about me being frozen. And if I actually start this again, then you guys won't see me. So head on over to YouTube, where I'm going to be heading out in about 8 minutes. So I know I'm glitchy. 8 minutes over here on TikTok. I'm going to be heading over to YouTube for the new video. So please head on over there if you can. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. What I don't understand. And in the meantime, you guys are here on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube, and you're like, "Hey, we're here. We're fine." Um, so in the meantime, um, I do hope that you guys take in the information that you're not. There we go. We're back on TikTok. Sorry, you guys, and we don't want to panic. Okay, that's the most important thing. We just don't want to panic. We want to make sure that the information is right and getting out there, right? Look at that. Stephanie says that I inspired her to build a catified wall. Mwah. I'm so happy about that. Hey, TikTokers, please move on over to YouTube. I don't know why YouTube is doing just fine, but TikTok is not. So please head on over there. We're 700 strong over there, and we're still talking for another 10 minutes or so. So in the meantime, and there's lots of people asking me how I'm doing. I'm doing well. Traveling all over this fine world of ours, talking cat, promoting cat, spending a lot of time in animal shelters. That's, if you guys don't know, that's kind of where I come from. I started my whole cat world in animal shelters 30 years ago. And still, I hang out there. I work on a national level and on a local level to try to make life a little more reasonable for cats in care and try to keep them the hell out of the shelters in the first place, right? Which is what we want to do. We just don't want them to have to go there in the first place. So we all should be trying to keep them out of there. And happy birthday, Charlotte. Arr, happy birthday, Charlotte. Mwah. In the meantime, we are. I gotta tell you, for somebody who's like, admittedly not the most like, tech savvy person in the world, going back and forth like this is maybe the hardest thing I've done in the last year. Anyway, a lot of time being spent at the shelters, dealing with a fair-sized problem here in the U.S. Actually, more so this year with dogs than cats. So anybody, anywhere who can adopt, especially medium to large dogs, please do it. Please take one home. I know that's not for everybody. I know that's not for all the cat people here, or just cat people here. But Duff says, I took in a cat with a clipped ear this winter. Does that mean he's a boy? No, Duff. What that does mean is that he or she has been part of a TNR program, Trap, Neuter, Release. So that means that they are community cats, have been out there, and they were trapped by amazing people who then took them in to be spayed or neutered and then put them back into the community. So that is why the ear is tipped. That's what we call it, tipping the ear. And that also means that they're not going to be either getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant and making more kittens, which is the very last thing that we want, Again, the countdown is upon us. Anybody who has just tuned in, please know that we are going live on YouTube with a brand new video, which is an interview with Dr. Julie Levy, the esteemed Dr. Julie Levy from the University of Florida, who will tell us everything that we need to know on this date, which I believe is March the 5th, 2025, about cats and bird flu. So please, all of my wonderful TikTokers, head on over to YouTube in about 5 minutes, where I will be stationed and we will be watching that new video. Yes, I know. Hey, we got a TNR volunteer here. Hey, Nicole, you are amazing. Everybody, big round of applause for anybody who is doing TNR in their neighborhoods. If you're doing TNR in your neighborhood, please let us know you're here so that everybody else can just put all kinds of love on you. Let's do it. TNR people, trappers, people who drive cats to the clinics, vets and vet techs, anybody, let's hear you. Let's hear you. TNR in South Carolina says Poopy the Butt Explosion. You also get the name of the day, man. Who else, man? Who else? Tell me. There it is, Wither. Wither is a TNR rescuer. Round of applause for Wither. Who else, man? Kazzy Cat. Wonderful. Who else, man? Alexandria doing it in New York, man. That's if you're in New York City, good for you. Also, Miss Lucia has TNR'd 4 in her neighborhood. Sylvie has done it as well. Addie is a vet assistant. Yay. Anybody in the vet field right now, we know how badly we need you guys. So, mwah, love you. What else, man? What else do you mean? Come on, you guys. Who else is in the TNR world? I'm seeing you. I'm just trying to keep up here. Shanna Lewis, which I think you were trying to say TNR assistant, and you said TNT. I don't want you to be a TNT assistant. Karen Southwest in Lubbock, Texas, doing some TNR. And then DVG is a vet assistant learning to become a vet tech. Oh my God, this is great. I love this stuff so much. What else? Come on, a few more. There we go. Come on. Vancouver, Washington, DC Watashi is doing some TNR up there. And Zusi Fernandez is TNRing the cats in her neighborhood in Santa Rosa, Florida. There is great stuff happening here. All right, dudes, it is almost the strike of 11 a.m. Pacific. That means, and Faith, Sassy Cats TNR in Arizona. Woo! Yay, Faith. Fostering and TNR in Florida, says Heron Foster Kittens. Oh boy, we got to do more of this, man. I love you guys so much. I'm heading over now to YouTube. You will see me there, and we will watch the video together, and we will catch up afterwards. And if you have questions about what you're seeing in that video, because you're gonna, the information is not complete yet. Just all you got to do is put the question in the comments. I will see them. I will go ask Dr. Levy, and we'll see if we can get those answered for you, okay? Anything else? I love you guys. TikTok, I'm signing off. Please make sure that you go on over to YouTube. Please support us and subscribe while you're over there. Love you. And that is that on TikTok. Now, you guys, it is 11 o'clock, man. Please. Hey, Jenna's in the house. Love you, Jenna. Glad you're here. Ventura County Rescue, 10 cats, kept myself different times. G. Silver, we're working with Ventura County Humane right this very moment. Been spending a bunch of time up there. Great people up there. All right. Delaney Mitchell saying, what's the best way to get cat pee out of a couch? You use my cleaner. Go to my website and check out my cleaner. I wouldn't make it if it didn't actually do the job. And that means puke stains as well. Just don't forget that. All right, let's go watch the video, okay? Leave the comments in that video, and let's do everything that we can to not just mitigate the spread of bird flu, but just pass the word on. Recommend this interview to folks who need it. And don't forget, links are in the description to resources that I think will keep us all very much up to date. Love you. Go watch the video.